Welcome to the Soft Life CEO Wealth Series. I'm Shiki Sharp, Certified Public Accountant and Certified Fraud Examiner, and also a financial strategist for multi-six-figure and seven-figure women who want peace, not pressure. With almost 2 decades in public accounting, auditing, taxes, and forensic accounting, I realized that success means nothing if it doesn't feel calm. So I created the Soft Life CEO Wealth Program, a space where women can learn to manage money, build systems, and scale with confidence and ease. Each week, we'll explore the 4 pillars of my Soft Life CEO framework: audit, align, adjust, and automate, to help you simplify your finances, protect your profits, and build the kind of wealth that lets you rest. If you're ready to make your money feel softer and your success more sustainable, you're in the right place. So subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hey, beautiful CEOs, welcome back to the Soft Life CEO Wealth Series. I'm your host, Shiki Sharp. If you've been following the series, you know we've talked about auditing your truth and aligning your structure with who you've become. Today, we are entering one of my favorite parts of the Soft Life framework, adjust, because awareness without adjustment changes nothing. This episode is all about how to make the right shift before the year ends, so you don't repeat the same mistakes financially, emotionally, or operationally in the new year. So grab your notebook, a cup of tea, and let's talk about how to close the year with clarity, not chaos. So let's be real. This is the time of the year when a lot of entrepreneurs check out. We tell ourselves, I'll fix that in January. But if you wait until next year to make changes, you're starting behind. Do you agree? Because what you're tolerating right now will follow you into the next year unless you decide to shift. Maybe you overspent this year. Maybe you underpaid yourself. Maybe you ignored your bookkeeping because it felt overwhelming. Maybe you've been flying blind with taxes again. And if you're telling yourself, I'll get it together soon, soon isn't a strategy. What if instead of waiting for January 1st, you made the decision right now, in this last quarter, to adjust? You don't need to fix everything. You just need to correct your course. Because one small shift in Q4 can completely change the direction of Q1. Let's talk about why so many women resist making changes, even when they know they need to. It's not because we don't care. It's not because it's not important. It's because we're exhausted. We've been in survival mode, running our business, family, and lives on autopilot. And sometimes we confuse comfort with peace. Comfort says, stay where you are. At least it's familiar. Peace says, you can do this differently. You deserve better. But adjustment requires reflection, and reflection requires courage. You have to be willing to admit, this worked for me at one level, but it's not working anymore. And that's okay. That's when you have to adjust. Maybe your offer needs restructuring. Maybe you've outgrown a client type. Maybe your team or pricing model is draining you. Whatever it is, your next level can't come through the same systems that built your current one. Did you hear that? Your next level can't come through the same systems that built your current one. And that realization, that's your wake-up call to adjust. So how do you know what to adjust before the year ends? I'm going to keep it simple with you. Grab your journal or open your notes app on your phone, whatever is easier for you. I want you to write these 3 reflection questions down. What drained me this year? And why did I allow it? That's question 1. Question 2, what delivered the most peace and profit? And how can I do more of that? Question 3, where did I delay decisions? And what did it cost me? Go through your business and answer these from the lens of your money, time, and energy. You might realize that the problem isn't money, it's mismanagement. It's not your income, it's a lack of boundaries around it. The truth is, you can't elevate what you haven't evaluated. You can't elevate what you haven't evaluated. Once you identify the pattern, adjusting becomes easy because clarity always points to the next move. Let me share a story. I worked with a client who was doing incredible. She was making 400,000 plus a year. But she told me, I feel like I'm constantly chasing cash. We did a quick audit and found she had amazing revenue, but no real system. She paid herself last. She had no consistent savings for taxes, and she was constantly starting from zero every month. Can you imagine making 400,000 plus and still feel like you don't have any money? So we made a few small adjustments. We started paying herself a salary. We created a tax savings account. We automated her monthly financial review. That's it. In 30 days, she went from panic to peace because adjustment doesn't always mean overhaul. Sometimes it's just the alignment in action. By the time tax season came, she said, "This is the first year I feel ready, not rushed." That's the power of shifting early, not waiting until the pressure forces you to change. Here's what I want you to do this week. Step one, review your numbers. Don't judge them, just look. Awareness is your first step. Step two, decide what to release. What clients, systems, or habits are coming with you into 2026. Step three, commit to one new structure. Maybe that's setting up payroll, maybe it's tracking expenses weekly, maybe it's finally hiring support, because that's one of our biggest struggles as women entrepreneurs. You don't need a complete rebrand. You need realignment. Your goal is not to end the year perfectly, it is to end it prepared. So if you're listening to this and thinking, that's me, I've been doing well, but I know I'm repeating the same patterns every year, then this is your sign to shift. And to help you get started, I created something special, the Soft Life CEO Starter Kit. It walks you through my four-part framework: audit, align, adjust, and automate. That way you can see exactly where you are and what needs to change before the year ends. No pressure, no perfection, just peace through clarity. You could find the Soft Life CEO Starter Kit in my bio, so grab that now. And let's make this year the last year and and let's make this year the last year you repeat the same financial mistakes, because your next level isn't waiting for January. It's waiting for awareness. If you like this episode, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.